Okay, I'm going to use the familiar to check the gap.
Okay. You send it out, and you notice that this tunnel continues up and around, and it eventually opens up into what looks like a crypt.
Can they see anything in particular in that crypt?
Did you send the dancing light with it?
Sure, yeah, let's go with like a dancing light. I have, it captures up to 4, so one on me, one on my friend, and one on him. It would be like however into.
Cool. So you're looking around and you see it's dusty, there are bones of orcs in this crypt, and there are scrolls of different kinds, but you see a black metal tube that has the insignia of your antler tree on it, and a couple other insignias you don't really understand. One is like a spiral, but there's like jagged lines all around it, like teeth.
I wonder if it's the kind that's on keep back. Do you recognize that corner?
There's one that looks kind of like a bull skull, you know, those the cow skull things with the bull. You have one that also looks similar to an upside down spider with the legs kind of in the air. And that's all you can see is those 4 on there. You can kind of see there might be other symbols on the other side.
I wanted to retrieve.
Like the scrolls?
It is kind of heavy. You will have to roll to see if your animal...
I'm guessing you're telling me everything that you see.
Yeah, that's an 18.
It drags it back.
I grab it.
What did you find?
You grab it, and there is this picture that like a jolt through your mind. I want you to roll.
That's a 13.
You feel like the being in you wants to come out, but you kind of, if you want to hold back, you can.
Do I roll the whole bag?
It's kind of your choice.
I want to roll to
Transform.
see if
Okay.
it holds that. That's a 1.
It
Oh.
bursts. You also see your bunny thing kind of fades into like a black flame.
Black fire.
Yeah.
I say, oh, hello.
Goodbye. And I try to smack him right off.
Okay, pal.
You don't,
Usually you don't want to roll for
Yeah, I will try.
No, do
I will try.
there might be benefits for you just taking a dive on purpose.
Yeah, I will die out of his
It's
way.
kind of like an actor that does the tuck and roll.
Yeah.
You'll take less damage. Yeah. No, you hit.
How hard
Roll
do
a
I go?
d6. I'm not even going to say a d4 because you're stronger in this form. It's not just an improvised weapon.
3.
Plus 3 because we make your intelligence your strength this time. You take 6 points of damage. As you fall, actually make it 3. The tuck and roll means you reduce the damage to half.
I tell the orc guy, stay away from him for now. He's having fun.
He's in a different chamber. You actually would not see him because he's like, you okay over there?
I
yes.
start trying to fast my way to like the tomb area, like trying to get my way to like where the tomb, where I received
We are
that.
trying to make our way through the tunnel area. Just stay over there for a little bit. I'm sorry.
You go. to the tunnel area.
I'm just
Start
sitting
bashing
back.
and trying to make room.
Let's roll for it.
That's for it.
You hear voices from the other side. Someone took our black scroll, and we need it for the ceremony. You're still bashing, you probably don't care, you probably hear and be like,
So I actually hop down and say, go around the chamber wherever he's at. I say, is there a cult down here, man?
Black scroll. The black scroll is pulled out every time we do the ceremony of the spirits.
Oh, I say, my friend got it.
You say, oh no. You'd look. You would. Well, yeah, he's actually here.
Yeah. I explain
You
how.
would say we can't speak of its name. Since they say it gives it power.
Is it?
Done.
What the heck?
Parasite.
It's a parasite? That makes you have power.
I've not heard of this, but
I explained that my friend here, before I even met him,
I'm
got
going to
this
start bashing it
tattoo.
again.
yeah.
He
19.
got this tattoo that makes him a monster practically, an evil.
He must have been marked. Similar as you are a chosen of the Lord of Forest, he must be one of chosen for the parasite.
I will say, yeah, he's marked. And if you notice, that rabbit is part of something with his mark.
No.
I don't know what to do. Do you still have the scroll in your hand, like gripped?
Gripped.
Did you drop it to the ground or?
It's gripped.
Okay.
Snap. Let me look.
So I'm gonna continue
Yeah.
making my way through.
I talked to the orc guy.
15.
What should we do? Is there a way to combat with that?
I assume the people on the other side are starting to hear something.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on? You'd say, how long does he normally stay in this form?
It can take how long ever it passed through.
It's like the effect of rage. I need to look at it.
And it lasts, what was it? We figured out it lasted a minute. We kind of expanded that.
Maybe it's getting worse as time progresses, like
Yeah.
a little bit,
A minute goes to 10 minutes. The next is an hour. And who knows? I actually don't know how to explain it, but I have an idea of where it would go.
Maximum
So
one day.
you would know that it would have been like a minute to 10.
Oh yeah, I tell him that. Is there a way to combat with that scroll to make him the scroll not weak? Like, yeah, I practically say that.
Say you've never seen anything like this. Says the tick was kind of a way to explain our land drying up. I would even say I never even really believed it was a thing.
I
Continue bashing.
Yeah.
would
14.
say he is a force to reckon with right now.
Clearing maybe 10 feet of stone where you could squeeze into this.
Like arm first, just seeing it, and I'm like, "Hey there, let me in."
I need
That's
to
the way
figure
to
out-
do it.
It's a long tunnel, so I don't think you're that far, but they can hear and know something's that way. Is there any pacifying or ways to freeze them that you have in spells?
I can turn into an animal that can possibly freeze him and immobilize him. Let me look.
There's an animal to immobilize?
Probably, like some kind of animal that has a paralyzing.
He is poison, which would slow some of this going down, I think. The guard though would shoot the suggestion. Maybe we should just leave him here until he gets.
Well, he's breaking through a wall right now to wherever
Okay.
the scroll was.
You're afraid of actually getting to the other side?
I'm afraid of him getting to the other side, yeah.
Where is my... This was the design of how far away you are from the chamber.
Oh yeah, so...
It probably would take you a while before you could break through to get
So
in.
not enough time with...
So,
I mean, that's what...
Is it still my familiar? What the
Your
plan
familiar has faded away, and you don't know if that means it's coming back, or if it's a part of this your creature transformation where it can't occupy the same
I
sort
don't
of
believe
thing.
I have something like that in this book.
And the guy suggests maybe we should just leave him until he gets to his senses.
Okay, you really think so?
Is he going to chase us as soon as he hears us in the water?
I don't know that.
He's
Well,
gonna
he
realize
wouldn't
he
know how
isn't
far.
getting nowhere. He's getting nowhere with this, and he is like going down. Like he's right there.
I say, is there an area to hide right now?
I'd say actually, no.
Okay. This is what I'm planning on doing. Can the dagger work if I hold this guy's hand and have this dagger in my hand? It will.
Make you invis? No.
No.
Didn't you learn? Who learned invisibility?
I have invisibility.
You
That's
have
what
to
I'm
cast
doing.
invisibility and then.
Will it cast on both of us at once, or it will it?
Well, you can use the dagger and the
Yeah.
Actually, you cast invisibility on the friend.
And then grab your dagger.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
just
Oh, I can do it by touch though.
Okay.
It's by touch. Invis, I say stand still, don't make a move, like attack, or else you'll be revealed.
So you're looking for just stuff to mess with, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Fire down to here.
Assume maybe a minute of bashing stone, so now it's like 9 minutes of spot checking. So I'm going to right up here. So you roll. You add. If pass without a trace, make
17.
pass without a trace gives you a +10. I would assume going invisible will give you at least a +10. So he's got a 27. I rolled a 16, which would make this guy out of 26. You roll, but I'm going to give you a +10, like one extra plus per minute. You're looking for something that's cool.
He's looking around for like a good.
So you gotta you gotta tie a 16.
That's a 13. Does he see anything else besides like that?
Magma, boiling.
Seems to shimmer.
If you want, maybe you see a shadow pass by up above.
Please don't climb up.
I need you to climb up. He will get the negatives on climbing because he is poisoned. And that may also negatively affect his transformation at some point.
Alright, I'm going to start heading towards the like entryway now.
I say if he gets out there, who knows what he does.
I'll say 2 minutes have passed. While
How
he
long
gets
does
cute.
invisibility?
I think it's a. I don't know.
Up to 1 hour.
Just a little random thing to do something if we get that or do.
I say
I got a net.
yeah.
Does it buy us a time?
How like what kind of net? Rope?
Rope net, probably some metal somewhere.
Is it like thin or is it thick rope?
Fishing nets. The one you cast out and pull back.
Oh,
so there's
got
some
it.
weight to it.
Yeah.
It would be kind of a form of a grapple. There would have to be a strength check to it. But
Okay, he's right there. In there. How far can he throw?
he's going to go splash. He's going to splash his hand in the water. He's going to walk over. Does that lose his invisibility, or does he still have
I don't
invisibility?
think so, because
Okay.
it's just attack.
He splashes the water to draw his attention.
Spend like a solid minute to look. 14.
Does he notice it? Because he's going to even step into the water then. Will that attract him?
He's gonna rush the spot and like pound like the area like down to the floor.
He's going to prep to throw his net at you.
How much health does he have? Because
He only has 2 HP right now.
I would. So would his health?
If he's poisoned, he has to roll for the strength check twice.
Oh.
When he's thrown, but he's still going to get hit.
That's
2.
2.
He's going to throw, and you're netted, and for at least a round, you're struggling with the net. You couldn't get through. But getting in a round is only a few seconds.
I'm guessing that's.
So we're at 3. We're even at most 4 minutes into this transformation.
Let's say 4
Is
minutes.
that the monster book?
This is the monster book, and this is the animals you can transform
Should I
into.
look at them? I would like to see if I can find something.
Does that net give away his position?
You know he's there.
I tried to grip him for the net, like try to grab him.
I would like to become the working spider. Where is
That's a 2.
It's too high on the CR for you to transform into.
Snap. Is there any kind of spider that I can turn into? I turn into.
You keep hold of the grip, but you didn't like knock him prone or anything. You're kind of trying to see what Trace is going to do before the guard does anything.
I really want to turn into a spider, but I can turn into a water spirit like.
No, because you have to be a CR2 and something that would be more of a natural animal. Because if not, this guy's probably going to punch you. It was a D4.
Hey, look, it's Street Man.
Plus strength. I don't know if it's going to like put you in zeros. That won it. That would probably that would put you to 0, but not past 0. And I don't know how we consider dying. What are we going to consider? Some people say it's a percentage in the negative of your max HP.
He is absolutely crippled right now. Hey, I know this guy. I can turn into him.
No, it's like CR5.
I'd say about
I turn
halfway
into a
in
seagull.
to like the negatives, like halfway to the max HP into the negative.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
0. Well, okay. So, how much is your max HP then?
It's 16, so that would be 8.
So if you got -8, but anything past 0 makes you unconscious.
Can I turn into this?
No.
Oh, that would be amazing.
That means I guess a punch wouldn't be that bad.
So I say, okay, it seems like he can't move. Don't touch him until he turns back to normal.
He has his fist up like. He has my ankle, man.
No!
It
he's
tickles.
not- It tickles. I would say, separate hands. He seems like he's knocked out right now.
Take another. That gives you, yeah.
I'm
He's
rolling.
gonna try that. You're gonna roll.
I'm gonna roll for like an even greater grip, like even to crush like his leg.
Okay.
Oh.
Since this weird situation, I consider him having disadvantage because he's trying to actually get your hand off. He's not holding onto it. So just roll once.
That is 17.
Give me a d6 worth of damage.
5.
Plus 3. Because
Orange jelly.
he has took 8 HP
Gray
points.
jelly.
He is prone and he has a broken ankle now.
Is this?
Scream. Scream. Scream.
I come over here.
Movement.
Oh yeah. How far is that move?
Yeah, you can move there. You can move to him.
I move to him and.
That's about 20.
The jelly isn't a thing you can do.
Snap.
I don't think there's an animal that just freezes people. I think all you can do is hit them, just don't hit them too hard.
Oh my goodness.
Friend paid for you, not tell him to hold back. Actually, that's pretty cool. I didn't know that this is like the perfect D20 holder.
You become that crow guy that you played that in that other movie.
Yeah, I'll actually let you be.
I think I would like to just find something. Fucking brain.
I'd say, and you're like the devourer. I can't wait for you to find them.
Is there just a strength? Like I want to turn something that's stronger.
Bear?
So
Bears of all sorts are pretty strong.
I saw a bear back here. Sure thing, I will become a bear if I can find one.
Frostmaiden has some stuff. Polar bear, I think, is a thing.
Polar bear is insanely strong in real life. I found a.
No mind flares.
What? Go ahead.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Flare?
They're.
Can I pick up their mind?
They exist in the. Oh wait, we could stat it out with the hair. We know the stats of your bunny now.
Yeah.
So we got a hair. It's a armor class 13. It has
HP is pitiful.
it has a D4.
I found a bear,
Oh.
by the way.
A D4 -1 of HP or something
So
like that.
average. That means it could die from. If I rolled a 1, it would die.
Dang. Might want to up that to at least a roll 2.
Or maybe I could do stuff.
What do you want? You want to be the werebear? You can't be a werebear.
I tell him what I'm going
It's
to
an
do.
animal.
I turn into a werebear and pry his hands open. How strong is he?
You can't be a werebear. It's a challenge rating 5.
Oh.
You need to be a challenge rating 2. This. It's challenge 5. It's not gonna work. And then now, when you level up, your next level, you can pick. I think level 3, challenge rating 3. It grows over time, but
No, I need to find a bear though.
the bears are gonna be. Alphabetical order. Baboon, bat, blink dog, black bear, brown bear is the highest one. Strength +4, attack +5 to hit, a D8 +4. But I mean, if you're trying to hurt him, just a punch would be better because negative. If he takes 10 points of damage right now, he did.
Alright, I'll just like.
If you do 2 points of damage, he unconscious. Then you gotta drag him out of the water because he'll drown.
I will like pry his hands open, but like whilst kind of punching his hand a little bit without trying to like.
Just roll to hit him.
I'm punching down his hand on the hard ground.
I feel like I've been in this point once before with an orc hitting a human.
11.
Plus your strength, which is 4, right? I know.
2.
Plus 2. 13. Is that your armor class?
13. I'll
I
check.
punch down to try to hit him onto his hand onto the hard rock ground and just.
He's in water.
Yeah, that hits armor class.
Okay, no.
Just one above it. It hits.
Roll this and add your 4 strength. 8. That means -6. Cool.
And as like he goes unconscious, go like, someday I'll be the end of you. You can't trust me.
Man.
His
I should just kill him now. I cut off his tattoo in his sleep while he's knocked out. Get this thing off of him.
First of all, what do you do is really important because he's face down in the water.
What I do
And I am
is
currently -6. I'm 2 hit points away from death, basically.
Oh yeah, and he has saving throws to deal with.
I ask him, "Are you okay? Or are you underwater? Are you?"
He's face up. He's face down.
I say, I lift him up if I can.
Strength roll. I'm not gonna say it's that bad, but
9.
6.
plus the 4, it's a 10. Ugh. You lift him up on and what?
I will. So he's on my shoulder or something.
Yeah.
I with my
I
other
assume
hand,
my familiar
I
is
lift
back
him
in.
up. Well, not like up in the air, but like help him up a little bit. If can you stand?
Roll. It's gonna be a more difficult roll.
12.
No. He says, "Ah, my ankle. I think it's broken."
I say, I'm going to be right back. Let's see here. I place him down.
Okay, so get him out of the
Yeah.
water. Move.
I assume my familiar's back, isn't it? Or
Because you're unconscious now.
No, not because it's.
Okay,
unconsciousness.
now he's still down. You roll a d6.
To breathe. Each time you need to breathe, I'll make you roll.
No, not a d6. Roll a d8.
A spider comes down and finishes
Not a
him
d8,
off.
sorry. D20. Your poison guy roll it twice. And you're going to say above. It was a 2 because I saw that 2.
That was a 7. Actually.
7 was before?
Yeah.
That was his saving throw to live. It's one in the negative. If he does 3 negatives, he died. If he has 3 positives, I'm just going to say above 10, something simple, he'll go back to 0 hit points but conscious. You can choose to try to heal him and who to heal, because I don't think you're going to be able to carry him up out of the well.
Well, I'm going to do. Where's my book? Right here. I believe I still have another chance to do a heal world around me.
I think so, yeah. It's a d6 plus. Is it your constitution? No, it would be plus 5 because your spell. You have the same spell modifier. So it's plus 4 healing word. Gonna get what? 2 plus 5, that's 7. He's at 1.
I'm at 1 HP.
Yep.
Good. That's all I can say. And
The guard's gonna be like, how can you heal that monster? Then the bunny pops back.
I grabbed the bunny by its throat. You're coming with me.
You actually did that?
He don't know.
I think I'm gonna take the bunny. I'm
By
pretty
the
sure
horns, by the throat, by the foot.
I think by the horns because I'm like.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is toss it over here. If I can.
You're tossing my familiar.
Yes, tossing it. I know it's hell. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I
if
will
you
toss
toss it, it's probably gonna like splatter in the black and blue.
I'll toss it.
Guys, creeping. back towards rails.
Ugh.
Very, very, very slow.
Is he healed enough to sit back up?
Probably needs some sort of healing to stay back up.
I actually.
Did someone have a healing potion?
I do. Like, you can take
I
the healing.
do.
You can take the healing potion. As there's a healing potion.
I grabbed the healing potion. Walk up there.
You can watch everything, right?
I'm so sorry, man.
Says, but you healed me after you broke my foot.
He.
Says you didn't have much of a choice in the matter, did you?
No, he did not. He's out of control. He's insane when he comes into that form.
Actually, you'll still have the thing gripping your hand, but you'll not feel like transforming.
What is this? I think, look.
The guard will say we found that in the Obsidian Citadel in the mountains.
I walk over to you. Since you're weak, I'm just grabbing that out of your hands and saying, no, you're not going to have this. We're bringing this back up to them.
I never knew what that was. Where's my familiar?
He's climbing to you right now.
You can see the black ooze, very similar to the tar.
Hand
Close to
down.
you.
Hand down, like.
I won't touch that thing. It went away when she turned form.
Soothing palm. Reaches in your hand and you feel like it's like a child. Not knowing what to do. It's going in his dad's hand.
So, what I'm going to do is, I doubt you would want to help this guy up and bring him up. Will you be trustful enough to bring him back up there?
Kind of snored. He says, I'll personally wash guard as he's in the city.
Alright.
So,
Thank you, actually.
I don't see what good it is to scare everybody and saying this monster's here.
Alright, so he will help. Back up.
I really wish
What about the familiar?
I did not.
Forms into a ball into your hand.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah.
So you can carry it.
This is all. Read this. I don't think we're going to need this at the moment. I'll clean it later. If not, it will come down. So you go back up. The guard stares at you uncomfortably.
You have another healing potion. Heal yourself if you can.
Says I would suggest you to go to the shaman for healing, but
I do have aid level 2 spell called Aid, which heals 5 HP to anyone around me.
Now remember, if you don't feel like you're in danger, you can just long rest for a couple days to get full health.
But I would, yeah,
You'll regain the spell too, all your spells anyway.
I will go ahead and say.
If you're not planning on running out somewhere in
I
the
got
next 3-4 days.
I'm going to say, I'm going to carry you and help
Pay
you.
for that.
I'm going to help you to the longhouse. I'm going to stick around for play.
Which is
Is it
a
tonight?
couple days. No,
Oh,
it's not
couple.
that night.
Then
You
I
wait
will.
for the healing, you wait for the enchanting.
I'll go to bed as well.
So you guys
What
go to
about
bed.
your scroll? The scroll.
Oh yeah, before I go, I asked, where's the chieftain?
That tell.
Well, I say, down in the well, we found this scroll. Like maybe the bartender. I'm guessing you know what it is.
Yeah, you wouldn't go and immediately bring that to
Yeah, here you
the
go.
chieftain's attention.
I'm sorry. Here you go. And I also, while the guys still hear the guard, before I go to bed, I'll help clean up and then clean up the spider. How's the water?
We're back with Rain at the thing. She'd say, "You guys look rough. What happened?"
I can say he's resting again.
Does she?
She
Yeah.
doesn't know about that.
She doesn't know?
No.
Oh, then I won't say that. I say there was some problems.
Wait, what was
Like
that
with a
information?
speeder. There was a speeder, and we had to take care of it.
Are you okay? Is one poisoned?
Yes.
Poison here.
Yeah.
I forget how powerful it is. She'd go to you and say you're poisoned, and pull out a scroll of restoration and remove the poison off you. I forget what level that is, but it's some important.
I say thank you. We're going to bed now. And rest.
She's kind of looking and thinking, man, how dangerous is it with these people? Also thinking of spiders, like how big spiders get all that.
And also physically, like the tattoo grew a bit bigger.
I think so. Just touching the scroll would have done that.
Like
Damn.
it's just like peeking over like the shoulder like area.
I think we might be very much approaching almost an hour with the transformation. Possibly other things that you might want to add to it. I'll help you. With Bunny, then longer time. I don't know.
I say to you, is it okay if this thing stays out of my room?
Which is still a black blob.
Keep him out.
I have some sort of connection to this, and yeah, you heard it.
You didn't know that. You were down.
I could feel what it felt.
Well, sorry about that.